Ja, herzlich willkommen zu ACC GT Masters Season 2. Welcome to ACC GT Masters Season 2 here live now from Monza. This is the first pre-qualification and we are very exciting to see what's happened today. The first drivers are already on the track. They are warming up the tires and checking the fuels and everything what's necessary to do a good pre-qualification. It's very easy for everybody. We have 4 lobbies next Sunday, and to sort this, everybody has to do a 30 minutes qualifying to set a clean time, and then we will sort with this the grid. Monza is in Italy, near between Milano, and it's a very old track, maybe one of the oldest in the world, and we are very happy to see here now the GT3 cars. But first, let us have a look on the track. Monza is a high-speed track, a high-speed what is that called? I don't know. A high-speed track, of course, and with a very long straight, and then 2 and 3 hard corners where you have to go over the curbs, and such famous corners like Variante Ascari, Parabolica, or Curva Grande, and of course Lesmo 1 and 2, so we will really see today a lot of driving over the curbs into the grass and to do really the best lap take out of the track and the car. And what are the conditions today? So we have air temperature 19 degrees Celsius, the track temperature is right now 27 degrees, and it's all sunny, so we have no clouds, everything is prepared for a pretty good qualification. Now let us start to the live track. The first 11 cars are already on the track. So let us check. The first car on the track is RMP 95 in a Porsche, and we saw already a 149 188 from Silber BT Becker. I would say we will see today at least a 147.0, maybe we see a 146.5 or so. I think we have very good drivers today, and fast drivers, so let us see. Then we go to Sauerländer from Interior Garage. So, but first, let me know, guys. Give me a sound check. Do you understand me? Can you hear me loud? The cars are loud enough for everybody? That would be nice. And of course we will host and published all times are setting in the qualification on the timing table, and everybody can see it, so no worry about that. Interior Garage is normally with a black and yellow car, so look really nice. We see an Audi. It's an Audi LMS Evo, one of the fastest car in the game. We also see a Lamborghini, a Bentley already, a Ferrari, a Mercedes, and a Porsche. Lilior is famous for that. He can drive the Porsche pretty good. Probably not the fastest car here in this track, but there are a lot of tracks coming where the Porsche is nearly the best. Oh, Trevor already has already set a 1:47.964, a Mercedes AMG. So maybe we see on the next week or in 2 weeks the new version of this car, the Mercedes GT3 AMG Evo. If Kunos brings out a new patch in the next week, we will make a short decision what we are gonna do. What we're gonna do, we probably will allow for all drivers who want to switch the car once, so that we have that sorted out. There are coming new tire models, there are coming new cars, 16 deliveries. Of course, Imola is a new track. Hopefully, for me, hopefully, and for ACC GT Master, it will be after the race in Monza, so that we don't have to make a decision about the times during the qualification because of the new BOP tire model and cars. We already saw Trevor wide over the curbs on the Les Motos. Wide on the grass, and now he is in the Variante Ascari, taking the full curbs from the outside, a little bit wider onto the right side, then we have a little bit sand, and the car will slow down. Now he is in the Parabolica, good acceleration, a little bit too slow, so we probably will stop the car. Yeah. Then we didn't saw already EM02 Ronnie. EM02 Ronnie. So in the background somebody takes the emergency exit and already destroyed some boards there. And Ronnie is driving also a Mercedes-Benz GT3 in a nice livery from the, I think it's Hatsune Miku on the side. It's a Japanese manga figure, and I think the racing name of the team in Japan is Good Smile Racing. Good Smile Racing. They are driving the Super GT series in Japan and Asia, so pretty nice team. Also sometimes they are showing up to the international GT racing series like Bathurst. He's again in the Variante Ascari. I think the braking point is right behind the bridge over the track. Parabolica. The curb is good, but the green on the left side is very slippery, so when you come out there, maybe you spin your car, maybe, and but makes you a little bit slower because of the traction control. You have to do something. Then inside the first corner, the name is Variante del Retifilo. This is a famous point for crashing in GT3 Sport and also ACC, Assetto Corsa Competizione. Maybe the one who's scaring me most all the time. Monza always famous for the Variante della Roccia with the big sausages on the side. Looks like a German sausage with bread and a roll. A little bit mustard also. And now he is going to the Variante Ascari, and we go to Minimal Tozzo, a new driver. We didn't race with him before. I don't know exactly where he is from. He is a Portuguese driver. So he's from Portugal, and we will see what he can do with all the times and with all the big boys. Ferrari's in a nice color red black. It's my favorite color for the Ferrari. I don't like the yellow ones or the green ones. Hi McBride. Hi Justin. Yeah, we commentate here today, as you can see. Hopefully you can hear me, and is it loud enough for everybody to understand? If I have to adjust that, then let me know, please. It's the first time we broadcast this week or this month, and so hopefully everybody can understand me. And if my English is too bad, then I can switch also to the German. If somebody wants to know something, just let me know. Then we go up to RMP 95. RMP 95 is from X Racing Motorsport. It's a team who is specialized in some ACC and also in NASCAR racing. RMP 95, it's from Germany, it's a German driver. And yes, of course, we have for all the same conditions. We will have frozen this, and this is static, and even with the temperature are so set that we have after some rounds, even when you are alone, you have an optimal track, so nobody should be weird about that we have that he haven't better or what is schlechter or bad conditions than the other drivers. No, you don't have to be signed in for the pre-qualification. You can just join us on the dates, and if you can't make it on the dates, you can just write me a private message, and I will make an appointment for that, and we can work something out. We want... Oh, there was a little touch on the curb, too early on the gas, and then he couldn't hold the car. Silver B. Becker in a Ferrari, in a black-red Ferrari with yellow stripes. 9112. It's normally a Porsche number. Let me see. Silber Checker is a driver from FWR, and it's also a German driver. I can hear you very bad. Okay, then I will make it a little bit louder. Thank you. It's now better, I hope. Can you hear me better now? And give me some info, please, if I have to adjust the sound of the game. So, Silber Checker, Silber BC Becker. Oh man. There's a German driver from a team. I don't know that very well, so also the first time I see him on the track. Let me tell something also from the race. So ACC GT Masters Season 2. I already said we'll have 4 lobbies and 80 drivers. We have right now 91 sign-ups. If somebody won't show up to the pre-qualification, he loses the right for a starting place on the grid. Every driver from the reserve list can do his pre-qualification, and we will move them up if somebody won't show up. Just one guy till now said he can make the pre-qualification in the first race, so we will reserve his place for the second race. But for all others, it's clearly when you don't race the pre-qualification, then the other guys can race. Last season we had around about 10 drivers, 14 drivers who didn't show up. So we want to have full lobbies, and that's the reason why. I also say thanks for Grieser Brennholz. Grieser Brennholz, it's my English. Grieser Brennholz. The game is too loud. Thank you. Grieser Brennholz supported us and paid 2 servers. So thank you very much. We also had some donations from GRT Let's Fly and GRT Flitzer over the last weeks. So thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. The servers, for example, cost a lot of money. We pay for one server for 3 months, €55. And we will have, with the support from the German Performance Racing, we will have 4 servers, and so nearly €200 to doing this events. Also some other events, we will talk about that later. And so we really appreciate every donation. If you want to donate something, then you can go to GPR on the Discord. They can have there a donation button, and we have them on the website ecc-world.net. A little bit scroll down a little bit, then you will find the donation button. So we really appreciate every donation for the money. For the money, for support us, and once again in advance, thank you very much. Yeah, a little bit talking about ACC GT Masters. Let us talk about a little bit the ACC GT Masters Season 2 and Season 1. So we will do this pre-qualification. I talked already about it. And next week we will have the first race. It will be also in Monza. The weather forecast is damp conditions, so we will have a little bit nizzle rain on the track. And everybody has to make a good decision if he drives with dry tires or if he drives with wet tires. But this is next week. So the weather right now is pretty good, and we have optimal conditions on the track. And next week we also have then a qualification. So every lobby has to do a qualification. It's about 15 minutes, and then we have a normal start in ACC here, like every other race. And after the race, we will have an ascent and descent. So from every lobby, we will send 4 down and up, so that we have a transition a little bit and a motivation for all drivers. If some drivers won't show up, we move them down automatically. So the first ones who are sent down are the ones who didn't show up. And if 5 drivers won't show up, then we will 5 send down and 5 up. So also the rules for us, when somebody won't race 2 races, he goes on the reserve list and loses his place to drive. We really want to have full lobbies A, B, C as long as possible. And please guys, join us as much as you can, because it's so much fun to race here, because the drivers are so close from the time. So I expect, for example, for the lobby A from 146.5 to 147.5. So the first 20 drivers in lobby A will be under 48. And clearly under 48, and will have a very close race, and this will happen in all lobbies, because everybody has nearly the same time, and we expect close racing. We also expect clean, fair racing. For me it's normal that for example, you have to brake on the first corners earlier if you touch somebody. We want no touching racing, of course. But if you're touching somebody, then you have to wait. And you have a clean, fair race. Also, we're doing this if somebody has an accident or so. We will judge only accidents who are sending us and report it to us, because we cannot watch 4 lobbies at the whole time and take everything out what happened. So if you got unfair touched or had an accident done, please fill out the accident report in the Discord or on the website acc-world.net. So sunshine, we didn't saw sunshine. And right now we already have too early on the gas with the Audi. Sorry for your... Just has to answer some question. So, and now we have the qualification, and we will see. First we go through the times. So Trevor already put down a 1:47.319, and TX3 Riders also did a 1:47.982. But it doesn't matter, it counts now, and everybody who's leaving the pits now, he has choose the car for the next round. And the first one who's out is RMP 95 in his Porsche with the number 58. Moin Moin McBride. Hopefully this is all clear now what we have to do. And if you have questions, just ask us. But before you ask, please go to the rules channel on the website. There you find all the rules. For example, we will give extra points for the qualification for every lobby in the race. And we will give also extra points to finish the race. At the end, and with all races, you could have set more than 100 points only that you finished the races and didn't make the rage quit. We don't like that. I don't like that because it's a respect against the other drivers to accept that you may be slower or that you have an accident and you can still drive. So 8 drivers already leave the pits. And we're on the first flying rounds. Through the bridge. I think on the bridge is the old track. The old track was like an oval. And in some racing games you can still race this. So Trevor already set the first time. A 1:37.217. But I still think he can do more. I expect from him a 46, especially the Mercedes. BM Ronnie now then with a 150. And 3 other drivers also had a 150. Very wide, but pretty fast. I don't know where there are the traction, what's it called? The limits are from the tracks. If still this is clean. This was clean on this side. The track limits are the curb. You have to stay with 2 tires on the curb, I think. And now the parabolica. And take the full speed. You can lose so much time, but this exit was pretty well. I expect a new 208. And he's doing another flying round. And we go to TX3 riders in the Lambo. We didn't see him today. He's a French driver, I think. Yes, a French driver. And the team name is called VD by TX3 by VDLC, Virtual Drivers. Have to prepare a little bit better than that I can spell out all the names. What? We will open, if necessary, more than one lobby if all drivers want to do the last. So once again, let me start again. We have 4 servers, and if necessary we open another one and everybody can race at the same time. So no worry about, everybody will find a place and a solution. You can just ask us, all the admins, and we will help you as fast and best as possible. So riders now with a first round. Can somebody explain me what the colors are on the right side? And can you give me also some information if my stream is good enough? Oh, and we have a little bump from the Ferrari, I think. We saw it. We also can try if the replay function is working. Liliora now has set a little bit better time. Still no clean lap is Sunshine IG from Interior Garage. Lilia also is from the team. And Sauerländer 85-2. Inertia Garage Esports. That's the correct name. And we have a car standing in the Variante Ascari. It was Trevor with his Mercedes. So we already had a pretty good time with 1:47.208. Riders is now 0.657 behind him. Let us see the timetable. So yeah. The riders was with the Porsche the first the fastest in the first section of the track. It has done 1:47.865, but I'm pretty sure this won't be enough for Lobby A. But I didn't know, so maybe, but maybe not. And then we have sometimes with from Lilior and Silber BC Becker with 1:48.561 and 1:48.636, and then a lot of times with 49 and 1:50. So you still have to find the pace a little bit and take it up. I know Ronnie can do much better. Sorry. I think also Sauerländer can do much better, and I know Sunshine is normally also a very good driver, and we'll find at least 1 second or two. And as you can see, the first time from Sunshine is in. The first clean time. It's also 1:50. Oh, and this one was the curb, and now he has destroyed his car and has to go back to the pits and do another run. Let us see what the Porsche is doing from Lilior. So once again, if you have question or something, then let me know. I will answer all questions. It's easy here on the microphone. It's better than to write down everything. But as I said before, please read the rules on the website. And also this curb too early on the gas and back. We didn't saw Ronnie. We didn't saw Ronnie. Yeah, we already see him. Justin, we didn't saw Justin. Then we go to him. It's a black yellow Audi. He has now 150. And this should be more. We have again yellow number 6 is Ronnie. In the Variante Ascari. Yeah, this is very dangerous point there. Now 2 cars are approaching, so please leave the track. And for the next races, please, if you have an accident in the qualification, go back to the pits and make the track free, that nobody is be interfered from someone. Yeah, of course, it's a very dangerous attempt to go over the curbs in the Variante Ascari. You have to, but especially in the qualification, you have to do this. And if you go full rest, it's risk, so maybe you spin and your car is moving up a little bit, and with the pendle you cannot hold that car, and you go into the wall, left or right. We can see there all variations of accidents. Now a little bit wide, you can go a little bit closer to the curbs inside, nearly the 30-40 centimeters. Here also go more inside, take more speed, less corner, less weight. This one was good. And the exit was also good. This one was from the Ferrari a little bit too wide. Nearly also 20-30 centimeters. You can go closer. Oh, this was also too wide. The Ferrari was a little bit too inside. He can take much more speed if he go more outside. And then the Ferrari is too early on the gas, comes on the green, on the mats, so it's very slippery there. And the Audi is one of them who can't do that, so he's crashing into the wall. And now he has to do another try to set a better time. Then let us see a round with the Ferrari from Minimal Toxor. First corner. Not even close to the apex. I think he has to go more inside. But very important is the exit from this. So slow in and put the car as much as possible, as early as possible, straight, that you can accelerate. Otherwise the traction control will slow you down. That was very good. And a little bit too less speed. So you can see where he has more time on the track. So now less Moto. Don't go too early onto the gas. Some cars also spin there. Full over the curbs. Yeah, he can do there a little bit more from the speed, I think. And then now we see the last corner, the Parabolica. Hopefully for him he is doing a good entry. Yes, and now full gas. And don't go to the green, yeah. And the shortest way to the finish line. But this wasn't the better time, so let us see RM D5. We already have 18 minutes in the pre-qualification, the first round. So F8 driver. Oh, the 12 hours, you find it on Discord. And it's a team race, so you need at least 3 drivers. And the 12 hours of Bathurst are one of the races from the Forza ACC. Sorry, Forza. I just watched too much Forza this weekend. ACC GT Masters Endurance season. It's not this season. It's a complete team season for teams with 5 races. We race in California. We race in Spa, the 24 hours. We race Suzuka 10 hours. We do also the Kiami 9 hours, and the first race is then the 12 hours of Bathurst. We will have 2 lobbies for 40 teams. We already have 20 sign-ups, so please sign up if you want to. And it will be for Bathurst, it will be 6 stints with the time from 1 hour and 45 minutes. We will start at 12 o'clock German time, so CET, and we'll do that for 12 hours. And as I said, 3 drivers at least, but you can have till 6 for this race. What's important, it's a team and a driver championship, so every team can send for every race his fastest drivers in the car, and if you don't change the name and the number, then you are running with the team. This is an Xbox event. And if you're running with a team and don't change the number and the team name and the car, so then you have the chance to run for the championship, for the ACC GT Masters Endurance Championship. And the drivers also get for every race the points. So we will, at the end of the season, we will have a driver championship and we will have a team championship. Like the original one, the teams can swap the drivers for the races, so that you got the fastest man on the tracks. This one, as I said, 20 February, we will start with the 12 hours of Bathurst. In the week before, we will do a pre-qualification to sort the grid for the lobby A and B. And then on Friday evening, we will do a super pool. So the 10 best teams are invited to race the super pool, and every team has to send one driver. And then you have one out lap, one flying lap, and one in lap. So everybody just has one chance for the top 10 shootout. If a driver don't have a clean lap, then he starts from the 10th position, depending on what the times were set in the qualification. 2 drivers have to do the qualification there, so but it can all drivers do the qualification to set the best time, but we only count the best 2 times from the team. And we'll add the time together, and then we have our grid. And of course then the super shootout. The weather for the race will be live weather like it is in Bathurst. So we don't know the weather yet. But we will do this for all races. You can see all the calendar, all the dates on our Discord or on the website. We also have Facebook, so just join us and ask questions or just register. Seven minutes left, and we go to the first. We check the times. Trevor is still at 1:47.208, and then 0.477 behind TX3 Riders. Lilior is with the Porsche 1:48.561. Then Silber BC Becker with a 1:48.636. And Sauerländer 1:48.741. Then we have a little, no, not so much, a little gap to Sunshine IG from Nertia Garage, 1:49.110. Then only 12,000 still, I don't know the words, are behind RPM 95. Minimal Toxor is a 1:49.275. Then PTG Onyx from Pendleton Tuning Garage, a 1:49.812. BM Ronnie just moved up, set a better time, 1:49.644, and Justin is at the moment with 1:52.77 on the last position. Let us go back and see what the fastest drivers, the best drivers are doing. So right now we are going with TX3 Riders. TX3 Riders. 5 minutes 46 seconds left. May I say something also to the Super Trofeo Lamborghini Cup? Nearly every Wednesday at 9 p.m. we do sprint races. In the first quarter of the year 2021 we are racing the Lamborghini, and soon we will release some infos what we are doing in quarter 2, but I can promise you it will be very exciting, because some of our and this was a crash. lost control, so maybe one more. Then we go to Lilior in the Porsche. Maybe he can find some time. Now he's in Lesmo 1. The Porsche is pretty fast out of the corners, but I think he is a little bit slow on the main street, in the top speed. That's the only manco, only a disadvantage, I think. Now Variante Ascari. Looks pretty good. Last corner. Very early on the gas. Very early. And no, wasn't better. Let us see his teammate Sunshine. And another crash. Big bang. Let us see the replay. All right. Then we go to RMP 95. And 2:55 left. Trevor already is back into the pits, so he has set his time. So I will go now to this time sheet that I have all the times pretty good and pretty easy catched, and all the cars were used. So now he's on the main street. Maybe he gets some slipstream from the Ferrari in front of him. But he's a little bit too far away. It would be helped the Porsche a lot. And he is now moving up in front of Sunshine. And we go to riders again. He's on the way to the last corner, to the Parabolica. Very good inside, and a lot of speed. And now the closest way through. And he is now better. Now he is only 0.156 behind him. So that should be bring him into the first lobby, I think. This will be his place in the first lobby, 143. And now everybody can finish the lap. Over the curb a little bit wide. Okay, that's not so optimal. Yeah, Trevor. It's a pretty good time. I think it's enough for Lobby 1. Maybe it's not his fastest, his best track. So the first one who was finished is Minimal Toxor. And right as the session is end, I don't know what happened. And my server crashed, so thank you very much for watching this stream, and the next pre-qualification date will be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. So we see you then there. I don't know if GPR Zarizino is broadcast this, or I will do that. But of course we will see you then, and we will show you all the action from the track tomorrow. So thank you very much. And we see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.